Oh, look at us so put together today.
I know. So
Oh,
much for summer break about coming to an end. All
yeah.
right. Well, thank you guys and welcome. Dara and I have been, we say Beachbody besties. We're probably just like besties at this point because I feel like we talk daily about this business, life, and more. But both started this business over 7 years ago and randomly met a few months in. We had a lot of the same goals, a lot of the same things we were looking to achieve, literally like locked arms and we're like, okay, like let's do this. And have ever since. So we were talking about it last week. Like, let's host a call. Like, let's share how this business has changed our lives. With so many mamas thinking about getting back to school and like kind of, back to their own grind. We're like, there is no better time than now to start this business. So we even made a few slides. We're like so official today. So we're just kind of excited to share with you guys like what Beachbody is, what coaching is, what a little bit of our stories look like. And we only share that so that you can maybe see some of yourself in that story and realize that there isn't like something special or magical about how we've been able to build this business or about even us in general. Like I literally made the joke today on Instagram. I was like, Sweaty and Selfie, like, yes, that's my business. And I've been able to not only grow that myself, but teach other coaches how to do the same. So without further ado, you'll get to see our slides. Let me hit share screen here. Here they are. So we just want to get to chat with you guys about what coaching is. And I hope everyone can see this and what Beachbody is. Because honestly, I knew about this much about Beachbody when I started.
Leslie,
Are they not
Leslie, so
showing it?
can you move or maybe that's mine. Where is
Better?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I didn't know a whole ton about Beachbody when I got started. I literally started on my own health and fitness journey. But what I soon learned about Beachbody was that they were all about health and fitness and delivering it in home to you and making it accessible for everyone. Back when I started, there were still DVDs. You guys, today everything is streaming. Of course, you can still get DVDs if you really want, but everything is streaming, which gives you access to every single program we have. We also have Shakeology, which is our amazing, potent, superfood, dense nutrition shake. We have a whole performance lineup, which is amazing, like the best quality stuff, which I'm really super passionate about the food that I put into my body since I have quite a few food sensitivities. And then we also have an apparel line. So if you're like me and you love workout leggings or cute tank tops and sports bras, we have that as well. So that basically just makes Beachbody the #1 at-home health and fitness company out there. And if you guys are like Dara and I, you've ever tried a program or you rocked 21 Day Fix or you did all of 80 Day Obsession or you're doing Lift 4 with us right now, you know how life-changing these products can be. And honestly, that's kind of how I jumped into coaching. Let me move down because that's honestly why I jumped into coaching. I was looking for really like 3 things in my life. I wanted a community to be a part of on my health and fitness journey. I wanted a discount and I wanted to be able to inspire a couple other mamas to do what I had done and hopefully earn like $100 a week as my paycheck. And Beachbody's really given me all of that, friendship, fun, and rewards. I mean, I've met that goal of earning $100 a week as a coach, but been able to like plan retreats for our team and earn vacations and all these things that would have never otherwise been possible for me. So a little backstory on me. I started this business as a stay-at-home mom. I was like literally like penny pinching my way through motherhood. And it was a struggle at times. My husband and I would like fight about money and which bill we were going to pay first over some other bill. And it was just stressful. I started working out at home because honestly, working out at home with two little girls, my girls were tiny at the time. We're talking 7 years ago. They were babies and toddlers. So for me, working out at home not only seemed easier having kids, but I also didn't have to spend like $75 to $100 a month at the gym. So for me, I just started working out at home, and it literally changed the way I felt inside and out. And I was like, this is something I want to be able to pay forward. I felt so amazing on the inside. I was starting to look amazing on the outside. And I was just like, why is every woman out there like not doing this? Like I'm not spending hours in the gym. I'm not doing some crazy secret diet. Like I'm literally just eating good nutritious food. I'm getting in a daily workout. And I'm connecting with this amazing community online that's keeping me accountable and motivated. And that's seriously when I decided to like go all in with coaching. I paid my $39.95, my $39 sign up fee, and was like, okay, like let's do this. Let's change some lives. Like it had changed mine. I know I can help someone do this too. So literally that's how I got started as a coach. So if you've followed me for a while, I've definitely had like a transformation with Beachbody. Like when I say it changed my life, it changed my life. Like as you can see, I literally went from like a size 16, those were size 16 jeans, you guys, to like a size 4, 6 today. And the weight loss and the inches lost is like amazing, but I feel amazing. Like I have energy and I can keep up with life and kids. And I really said I started in the beginning, you know, to be a better role model for my children. But the reality was that coaching just kind of like gave me back. I got my life back. I felt like this amazing mom and wife I was always meant to be. I could keep up with the house and my business and laundry and the kids and all of the things in life that we often say we don't have time for because we just don't feel 100%. Now I can say I feel like 100%. So it makes, I feel like someone is unmuted. Let me go take a look. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what I hear. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Go away. Sorry, another screen up. So that was a little bit about my health and fitness journey. But I literally just used coaching as a way to turn my fitness journey, like the struggles I'd been through, it wasn't always easy. I've definitely been through ups and downs over the last several years, but I never gave up on myself, on what I wanted most, and the ability to be able to pay this forward to other people. So you can see my income progression here. This shows you 7 years. It wasn't always, a easy ride to the top. I worked really hard for a really long time to be able to build the business that I have today. For me, coaching was about starting in my own fitness journey, being able to pay that forward. And as I did, I realized so many other women were looking for something similar, either better nutrition, better health and fitness, or maybe even a business, or all of that combined. And so as people had great experiences with Beachbody, with our products, with Shakeology or a workout or both, and decided to come on as a coach on the team, literally, this is the favorite part of my job. I would be able to mentor them to be able to do what I was doing. And it really just became like my passion and purpose to help other women create the life they always wanted to live. being healthier, being fitter, but also being able to create a job from home if they wanted, or from their phone, that let them impact the lives of others. So, while I was making retail sales, I was also bringing coaches onto the team and teaching them how to do what I had done. And it's just really been such an awesome community to be a part of. I think back to where we were 7 years ago, like literally struggling to get ahead and to be able to save and to be able to pay off debt and provide for our family. Like there were weeks where we were so tight, like groceries went on a credit card, and it was like frustrating. And I was selling stuff on Craigslist and eBay, and you guys have been there and done it all. And to like be able to pour into a business that I was passionate about, and they were going to pay me to go help and inspire other people. Like I was all in. And slowly, like as my team grew and I got better at what I was doing and in teaching other coaches how to do what I was doing, my income grew along with that. Almost to the point of like, whoa, this is crazy. But it's truly, kind of the power behind what we have at Beachbody. Yes, I am very clear about what we do. It is network marketing. It is an MLM. But I always like to be really clear in saying that, like, I earn absolutely $0 from signing you up as a coach. I am only paid when I can help you become successful at this too. And that really to me is key, because I want as many successful coaches on my team as possible. Having tons and tons of coaches that, choose to do nothing with their business, that doesn't impact you or me. So, coaching has really given us this amazing community to be a part of. I don't know many other businesses where you can be a CEO. Like I am in charge of my day and in charge of my business. I have grown 99% of my business on Facebook and Instagram. I also have a blog that I kind of use. And I feel like I'm part of like one cool club. Like here we all are in pink at our national meeting. Like just so fun to have like this sisterhood and really connect over health and fitness. You guys have never had this. Like I was like, before I was a stay-at-home mom, I worked at a 9, it really was more like an 8 to 8 job because I was overworked and underpaid. And I was never part of something where I really felt like I was making a difference. And this business has completely been life-changing for me. And I mean, I've earned trips and I'm able to take my family on vacation and build this business as it's allowed me with being a mom, raising 2 little kids, and just inspiring so many other women to live their best life too. So I'm excited. Now I get to turn it over and you guys get to hear my bestie, Dara, explain kind of her side of the story, because she actually started as a working mama who really wanted to be home with her kids. So I'm going to mute me. You're on, girlfriend.
Thanks, Lovey. Oh my gosh. And to be able to, like Leslie said, I mean, just to think that we're going on 8 years, almost a decade, you guys, of doing something that we absolutely love. We don't have to do this, but we get to do this. That is such a gift in itself. And that I get to do it with people that I love, do what I love with people that I love. It's amazing. So my story is different. There's a lot of similarities, a lot of overlap, but I came into coaching for the opportunity. So I was I was on the career path that you go to school and you get a degree. In my case, I got a bachelor and a master's, and you land a job and you work there forever. Till you're like too old to live life. No, I'm just kidding. But you work until you retire, right? I wasn't new to hard work. I was willing to work hard. And I feel like now looking back, I was working hard for the wrong things. I was working hard for somebody else's dreams versus my own. And it wasn't clear to me. It wasn't evident until I became a mom. So my husband and I, we both have degrees, and we were newly married and we had just bought a house. So we had all these really great, exciting things happening for us, except he had to work swing shifts and I worked during the day. So whole month we had 4 days together. 4 days. So we had a new house, newly married, and we had 4 full days together. So imagine that on a new marriage, a lot of stress. And then you couple that with financial stress. Like Leslie said, I mean, we were not getting ahead. We were barely getting by, and sometimes not even that. I remember just crying to my mom, like, this is it? Like, this is what we worked so hard for? We were just struggling and fighting over finances. It was not a good time. We weren't doing very good together. Then surprise, we're pregnant. So that then was really just a stressful time. Again, I was on my way to work crying to my mom. I remember just like, but how am I going to do this? Like, just completely stressed out and overwhelmed when it really should have been a happy time. And coming home from work and the baby was kicking and all the things that I had to go through by myself because he was working. So it was a hard time. And so then I reconnected with my college roommate. So it's actually funny because Teresa, who invited me to the business, and my husband Ryan, we were roommates for a few years during college because I met him in college. So he moved in and we got a house. So I knew her and I reconnected with her on social media, and she's telling me about coaching. I'm the biggest skeptic of all skeptics. Okay, I did not want to do Shakeology. I did not want to do at-home workouts, and I for sure didn't want anything to do with the business. Are you kidding me? I got a degree. I had a job. So she's asking me, you need to be a Beachbody coach, and I'm thinking, no, that this is just asinine. Like, this is a scam. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm not going to drink your Shakeology. I'm not going to do these at-home programs. As my husband was the one that turned me on to fitness. I didn't grow up with fitness or health, but I'm becoming a mom. I knew I needed something in my life. But my husband, he had turned me on to the gym. That's what I knew. He hired a trainer for me. Well, that gets expensive real quick. I mean, a trainer, that was so expensive. So we couldn't keep on with that. And so when I was 3 months pregnant, and I realized if I'm going to do something, it's going to be something that makes me better, that makes me a better woman, that makes me happier because I am so miserable, that makes me healthier because we know how that trickles out, and something that makes me a better wife and mom. And if it was going to be anything, it was going to be something along those lines. So 3 months pregnant, talk about timing, right? Like you think like that you signed up when you're pregnant. Yep, that's me. I signed up when I was 3 months pregnant, pulled the trigger. They had the $40 coaching fee. Like, that's what she got. Like, it got me. It was the $40 fee was waived that month. But I'm like, $40 to start this business. Like, that's what it was. And it was waived. So I had all my excuses were like, she's like, there's no more excuses, Dara, because I gave her time. I gave her money, all of the things. I don't do Shakeology, at-home workouts. So literally I had 0 excuses left. So I'm like, fine, let's do this. So I signed up, and so it was $100. I just signed up for Shakeology. I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to drink the Shakeology, right? I'm going to see how it goes. Ran it by my OB. He was impressed so much that he started drinking it himself. And so I just started, and that's when I met Leslie. I remember we were on a call together. Do you remember? And I was having contractions, and we were trying to figure this thing out together. So, it's crazy because you realize, like, when you are with other people doing this, you feel like you can do it because you're alongside other like-minded people that are in the trenches with you doing this. And so here we go, 2 pregnancies, 2 C-sections. People are asking me, can I do this while I'm pregnant? Can I do this, while I'm postpartum? Yes, Beachbody promotes a healthy lifestyle, yes, we're in-home fitness, but now we've expanded. You can get certified to teach live classes. You can take these workouts to the gym. We go to the beach and do them, don't we, Leslie? I mean, you can do these workouts wherever. It's your traveling gym. I call it Netflix. It's like the Netflix of fitness and health. It's amazing. So you get to make this work for you. You don't have to just do a Beachbody program. It helps. It helps you have skin in the game. It helps you have experience and testimony to share, but you can couple this with at home or the gym or CrossFit. Like, it doesn't have to be just Beachbody. But, I'm passionate about what we do because it's changed my life. Just like Leslie said, it's changed my life, not just on the outside, but it's changed who I am as a person. I've gone from someone skeptical about everything and really just in a bad, dark place to now looking forward to life, looking forward to what I do. Actually, a mom that's happy, a wife that's happy, a woman that's happy, that's actually grown to love the skin that I'm in, because I've worked on not just my physical health, but Beachbody promotes personal growth, working on yourself. After I graduated college, I never looked at a book again. And now I read and listen to audiobooks and grow myself, right? And I think, what is it? You're either ripe and rotten or green and growing. I just think it's so true. Like, they've promoted me to continue to take care of myself inside and out. It's amazing. So Leslie, if you would go to the next slide, my love. So yes, from the woman who was skeptical and earning $0 my first couple weeks to, 4 or 5 figures a week, to now part of the Million Club, to, just infinite possibilities of what this business has done in our lives. And I can tell you, in my full-time job, I got a 3% raise. No, I got a 1% raise in 3 years. That's how it goes. 1% raise in 3 years. 1% of $40,000. You do the math. Not enough to actually make a dent in our lifestyle. I mean, to be able, I think every mom can understand, or every human can relate to wanting something more, to do something more in your life that impacts you, impacts those you love, impacts your kids, impacts just people around you. And it's hard when you're struggling. When you're struggling, it's really hard. And so, yes, the income is incredible. It's allowed us to do things that I would have been a no mom. No, we can't afford that. No, we can't go on vacation. No, you can't go to that school. No, you can't have those shoes. And I'm not saying it's always about materialistic things, but I think it's about being a yes mom to experiences. My daughter gets to go to the school, private school, because our schools aren't that great here. So we get to choose her school. We get to go on vacation when we choose, instead of asking a boss, can we have the time off? My husband was told no, over and over and over, that he could not take time off. That's a hard way to live, to say, no, we can't do these things, when this just really opened up the doors for so many experiences in our life, to be able to do better for our kids, to be present, to be hands-on. I get to be there for drop-off, pickup, school volunteer, field trips. I get to be there for their first boo-boos, their first words, their milestones, because I was missing that with our first child. I felt like that was something that, I even remember when I found out I was pregnant with our second baby, I was hoping so badly for it to be another girl, because I felt like I'd missed so much with our first daughter. And that's how it shouldn't be that way, right? It should not be that way. Like, I want to do over, because I felt like I missed so much. So yeah, this is what really the income has meant, is that we get to pay our bills on time. We get to have savings account that we get to decide what that looks like. We're making our own retirement account, not something my ex-employer, they were putting what? They match you so much, you have this much, right? So if you're making $40,000, your retirement is like a quarter, right? Like, have fun retiring after you work all these years. Have fun retiring for $500 a month or $600 or whatever, right? So we get to say that. We get to put money for our kids' college. We get to give back. You guys, we get to give back for causes near and dear to our heart. We get to do more because of this opportunity. So next slide, please, Vanna. Thank you. And like I said, I mean, you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. You are going to be mentored and supported through the entire process. If you are coachable, if you're willing to learn, because we've kind of got it on lock, right, Leslie? After all this time, we got it on lock. We know what we're doing. We've mastered the business. We've mastered technology, social media. We've mastered, how to be successful in this business. We are established. We can teach you how to be successful. So if you're coachable and you're willing to get in and learn, we have your back. We're not going to let you, you fail. We're going to be with you every step of the way. And I'll tell you, the community has been one of the most impactful things. When I worked full time, how was I going to get out and meet other women? I worked full time. And then by the time I got home, I wanted to be with my daughter. Right. And then now that I'm home, I mean, like my social hour, this is it. This is my social hour. I get to have connections with people women all over the US, UK, Canada, just everywhere, meeting so many amazing women. And guess what? We get to travel. We just got back from our team retreat. We went to Chicago. What did we do earlier this year, Leslie? We went to Indiana. We've been to Cancun and Scottsdale. So we travel 4 or 5 times a year, sometime on Beachbody's dollar. They pay for the trips. And sometimes we host our team that qualifies. We take them on an expense-paid trip to celebrate them and their accomplishments. So I don't know about you, but I never got that in my full-time job. Did you, Leslie? Yeah, no free trips, no recognition. And that's one of our things that we do is recognition. We get to recognize all of the coaches that are doing great things. Beachbody does it all of the time, every month, free trips, recognition on stage, and then you get recognized by your team and celebrated and supported. And it feels really good to have people acknowledge what you're doing, something that you're doing anyway, but someone that's actually paying attention. It feels really good. And last but not least, I mean, why not you? Why not? Why not? Let's say worst case scenario, you get in and you get healthy and fit. I mean, that's my story, Leslie's story. I mean, why not? Best case scenario, you actually commit to doing this and you're able to help and inspire so many people around you. Think about the messages that you would get. Imagine how that feels. Thank you for believing in me. That's a message I get. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for touching my life. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for helping me lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 50 pounds. You guys catch this. My mom's lost and kept off 160 pounds. She tried everything in her life to lose weight, everything. And she has kept off, and now in her 60s, living her best life because of Beachbody. She did this to help me. She said she signed up to help me. Guess who she helped the most? Herself. She saved her life and helped herself the most. Imagine doing that for the people that you love. Imagine being that person in their corner saying, I believe in you and you can do this. Imagine your life in a year, 5 years, 10 years from now, what it can look like, because you get to decide. You were made for more. You're not just here. We get one life. If you do it right, that's enough. You're not just here to survive. You can actually thrive. Being a part of a community empowers you to believe that you can do more, you can be more, because you absolutely can. So get with the person that invited you and let's rock this thing. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.